It was a 2019 home opener for Lafayette women's lacrosse, and a very good one at that, a 14-6 win over Iona. Adam Dobrowolski here will be joined shortly by our players of the game. First, our head coach, Allison Fisher, and coach, obviously a game where you limit a team to single-digit goals. You get in the teens there offensively. Your thoughts overall on the performance?
Well, I thought our defensive unit played exceptionally well. Obviously, with the three seniors back there and Quinn being a sophomore, they're much more experienced and much more confident. So they're able to take control. They did the same against St. Bonaventure. And it really kept us, in the game in a really good position. For our offense to heat up. And then once our offense heated up and we started putting our 8 meters away, ultimately we were able to extend that lead, which was nice.
Well, this seems to be like a typical Fisher game. You're able to control things in terms of the pace of play, but what stood out to me the most, obviously the 17 caused turnovers, but you forced Iona to be less than 50% clearing, get it right back to your offense. This has been a big part of the success over the years. How is this continuing to happen so far in these first 2 games?
Yeah, well, our attackers are working really hard in the ride. So anytime you can have your front 4 working that hard and the back 4 really directing things, it's usually a recipe for success. So we really tried to wear Iona down. They work exceptionally hard, but they're a little young, so they do fatigue. And we took advantage of being experienced and having multiple seniors contributing. So obviously we fed off of the attackers' effort, and every time the 4 attackers cause a turnover, it's a huge momentum swing. So just getting the possession back, but being able to do it in the front half and grind the shot clock down, even if they are able to clear it, gives the defensive unit a lot more confidence.
Now moving forward, your next 3 games are on the road. The upcoming ones against Temple, so a quality opponent from the Big East. What's going to be the key to victory there?
Well, it's the same things that have been the key the last couple games. We've really been harping on the little things because the little things certainly do give us a lot of momentum, build into bigger things. Temple is a really formidable opponent. We've played them, I think, almost every year for the past 10, 15 years, and they're always really athletic and really gritty. So we just have to make sure that we're prepared to be disciplined and put forth the effort that we have been in the past 2 games, do the little things, finish our looks, come up with the 50-50s, and hold them down in terms of scoring as well. So we want to try to keep them under 10, which ultimately will give us an opportunity.
Well, great job today.
Thank you.
And obviously a case when you have the offense and the defense working, why not have 2 players of the game? Jane Kirby, 5 goals scored. Quinn Lacy, only 5 goals allowed. Obviously, Jane, you've been here before as a leader up front, but overall your thoughts on how the offense has gone, not just today, but the first 2 games?
Yeah, it's been incredible to have the results we've had for the past 2 games. We've been working since the first week in fall ball on building a team that we want to have for this season. And one of our goals, it's been great also to have just such strong people on all ends of the field and having freshmen step up into their roles, people that didn't get that many minutes from last year stepping up into their roles. And we really, since the first week of preseason, really just wanted to build on the little things and start off the season on a high note.
Now, Quinn, between you and Taylor Danson and goal, you've allowed only 7 goals through 2 games. Obviously, as a sophomore last year, you worked with Anna Raymond a lot, and it seems like your confidence is really strong this year. What's been the key off-season to now in the season to have that confidence?
Well, just having another year of experience has helped a lot. But also the defense this year, they force shots that I can save and Taylor can save, and so it's really nice to have a strong people in front of you, and then when we get it up to the offense, they can put it away.
How much does having a lot of senior experience in that back group help you to communicate in a way that's very efficient to get everyone organized, not just on who they're marking, but who they're rotating to defend?
Well, everybody talks, which is really great this year because everybody has experience and knows what they're doing. So we are able, if things go wrong, to talk it out and know what went wrong on the field so we can fix it right on the spot. And
speaking of senior experience, Jane, you're one of a really talented but also well-accomplished group of seniors. What has it been like just for the entire senior group to help prepare this team for these first few games and obviously the season to come?
We want to leave everything on the field and have no regrets for this season. So having such a strong class, we have been super open communication within our class on leading the team and what we want to do. We always make sure that everyone's on board before we make a decision on anything. And we're really fortunate to have seniors on all ends of the field. So there's leaders building and telling, helping communicate and, bring this team together.
Well, Quinn, Jane, both a very good job, and obviously 2-0 start. Obviously still more work to go on Monday, but best of luck.
Thank you.
And obviously there, Quinn Lacy and Jane Kirby, the Leopards 2-0 on the season. We talked about the Temple game to come up, but that's the first of 3 road games. The next home game will be March 9th against St. Joe's. Until then, for the Lafayette Sports Network, I'm Adam Dobrowolski.